Hello there, More back again. Another little Keyforge information here. So I shot the last video, put it up, thought, well, I'm going to open up a couple of these decks here and kind of go over this a little bit more for people who are just interested in, well, what is Keyforge and some of the rules and that. Like I said, so you have every deck is unique. So, for example, we have here that's just the info card for this deck. But as you can see, every card in this deck has this back. So the info card is slightly different with the symbols on the bottom. And we have two of them I opened here. I know this was the very first one I opened. And picked these two for a specific reason. So people are not to be customizing these decks. There's no trading of cards. There's no finding better things. You get the cards that are in there. So on this here, the card number shows the pool of cards. There's a whole bunch in the game, and the numbers that go on them. There's a rarity. So I believe the stars are the cards that are considered rare and don't come up very often. I'm assuming the diamonds are uncommon, and then there's a lot of circles. Those probably are common cards. And there are 12 from each of the factions. So it's a 36 card deck. It's 37 if you count this card. So the cards themselves, and yeah, the reason I picked these two was they have a card in common. So on top of having a different back, we'll see here we've got rocket boots from both factions, or from both decks. So you'll see the faction card information on it, the information, the picture. This one just looks a little different because of the lighting. But there is one other thing on here, is the card specifically marks down the name of the deck that it goes to. So as you can see, although these, like even the information here, the artist, the rarity, the house that it belongs to, the ID number, everything is the same. The only difference between these two cards is the name of I believe it's called the Archon, is the name of your character. And this is a way that they are able to prevent you from mixing up the cards. So even if you sleeve the back of them, if you played this card in a different deck, people can see, well, no, that card belongs to Ruther, the superficially mousy. Of course, flaws I can see with this is if a card gets damaged, that's pretty much the end of that deck. It's either marked or... But, I mean, I'm hoping that doesn't happen to people. When you trade, just make sure that all 37 cards are there, your ID card and your decks. But yeah, so that is something I wanted to show here. And as I go through the different rules, and decided to actually look at some of the cards as I try to teach this game to myself. So once again, thank you for watching. This is More with Just a Bunch of Nerds. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. We would love to hear from you.